Tēnā koe, Mr. Speaker, kia ora tātou katoa te whare. Ko taku pātai he pātai ki te minitang mo ngā momo heko me ngā rawa o papatua nuku. Kei te whakaae aia ki te kōrero a Api Mahuika, te Manakura o Ngāti Porou, nā te kōrero tahi ki te iwi, ko waiho e te Karauna, te Tiriti ki rahaki, a hinga tonu atu te tino rangatiratanga o te Māori, I roto I te whakaaetanga o te Karauna kia keri-whenua a Petrobras ki te kore haha ai.
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr. Speaker, no. The Minerals Program for Petroleum 2005 lays down requirements for consultation with relevant iwi when issuing petroleum blocks offers. In this case, the Rangatiratanga blocks offer, that consultation did take place. Mr. Speaker, I seek leave to table a chronology of engagement with iwi relating to the Rangatiratanga block offer.
Question number 12, Ururoa Flavell. I beg your pardon. Sorry, I didn't hear the honourable member. The member sought leave to table a document. I beg your pardon. Leave is sought to table that document. Is there any objection? There is no objection. I apologise, the honourable member. Ururoa Flavell, supplementary question.
Ki te minita, heha reo Māori nei, heha tāna ki Aotearoa whānui, ki te whakahe I tā manu keri I kōrero nei, he quote, shameful environmental record, end of quote tā Petrobras, a ka raru te tai au I ngā mahi keri-whenua.
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr. Speaker, I don't know who Manu Kadi is, and I don't have any responsibility for any comments that he makes. However, what I would say is it's widely acknowledged that Petrobras has spent many billions of dollars on safety over the past decade. The company has shown its own developed its own robust 15-point health, safety and environmental guidelines. And most importantly, New Zealand, since the national government introduced it, now has an environmental protection agency, soon to be a standalone agency, which will have responsibility for issuing permits in the exclusive economic zone. Mr. Speaker, I would expect that the agency will develop the very highest of standards required for anyone undertaking any exploratory activity in the exclusive economic zone.
Te Ururoa Flavell.
Ka aha ia ki te whakatau I ngā āwangawanga kua koropupu ake ki te whānau apanui o rātou ko te tai rāwhiti, Ngāti Porou, ko tūranga nui ākiwa, nā mahi o te kāwanatanga ki te tuku I te rau Kumara Basin kia Petrobras International.
Did the Minister hear the entire question?
I think I heard enough of it to understand what the gist of it was. Mr. Speaker, the first point I'd make is that goodwill is something that, and good faith is something that goes two ways. And I would suggest the media, to the member, I should say, that I also feel like there has been a breach of good faith by the parties mentioned in their dealings with me. But, sir, I want to make it clear that I was prepared to publicly apologise, and I did so to both Ngāti Porou and Te Whana Apanui immediately after the block was signed up with Petrobras. But I did also, sir, table today for all members to see a very lengthy consultation exercise undertaken with those iwi. And, sir, I think that we've discharged our responsibilities appropriately. I'm sorry that it is not to the standard that these two groups particularly would demand for themselves. But, Mr. Speaker, in the end, these are nationalised minerals, and the Crown does have a right on behalf of New Zealand to consider what potential they may have to add to our economic well-being.
Supplementary question, Honourable David Parker.
Has the Minister advised the Maori Party that if they don't like the fact that oil and other petroleum products are nationalised and will not form part of treaty rights or indeed foreshore and seabed rights, that they could actually vote against the foreshore and seabed legislation that his government's bringing forward?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Well, Mr Speaker, I think that the efforts of my opponent over there to try and sow seeds of discourse are a total waste of time. This matter has been discussed widely between all parties, and what we are seeing is a disagreement between one Minister of the Crown and two parties to the arrangements. Mr Speaker, I'm sure that it will be sorted out, because in the end, once we get past all the trumpeting, then what those parties want, what the National Party want, what the Māori Party want, is the same thing, for people's rights to be protected as their interests stand in the foreshore and seabed. And Mr Speaker, I'm confident that's where we're heading.
Question number 12, Nikki Kay.
Question to the Minister for Economic Development. What support is the government providing for New Zealand's hosting of the 2012 Triathlon ITU World Championship